Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Shauna and here we do everything Sims 4 related. Now for today's builds, we are building for the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge and it's going to be for the second gen. I think he's in Eggplant. Yes, the Eggplant gen. And so for this build, we have to get a lot of purples in. Now, me and The Sims 4 definitely have some beef because why is there nothing in purple? Like, I feel like all the purple stuff just look either they don't match or they just too crazy out there. Like, why don't we have any purple items? Let's be for real, Sims. We need some more purple stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to explain to you guys what is going on. So, I'm currently doing the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge, and I've been getting through a lot of the challenge, and I've been doing so much stuff behind the scenes. And honestly, a lot of stuff has just been going wrong with my game. My game continues to crash randomly. I've taken out the mods, I've put them back in. Like nothing seems to be stopping it from crashing randomly. That's one. And then two, when I had went in one time, a lot of my stuff had disappeared. So like the pictures in the picture frame, those are gone. The everything in their inventories have been gone. Like it's all cleared out. And so I honestly do not know what is going on with my game. And while recording, we had some issues. So like that's honestly why I have not had a Very Veggie Legacy post in a little minute. Um, but now that I am going to be returning, I'm just gonna start with the second gen, and honestly, I think it's for the best because I've tried to go back twice and redo everything that I've lost, and it's just not coming out the way I want it to, and it's just not. I'm just annoyed with it, and at this point, I just want to move on. So I will be inserting in this video, I guess, some of the clips of Ivy just working super duper hard to actually reach the skill. And you guys, when I tell you, I promise you, I did everything by the book. Like I really had her work to do everything. I really made her work. And so I'll just insert a lot of the stuff that's happened while I was trying to get everything situated behind closed doors. This is going to be the Eggplant's house. His name is Enzo. He is our oldest child. And this is going to be his house. And it is located in the cottage living world. And honestly, I like how this house turned out. But I just feel like some of the furniture options are very questionable. And I say that because of course I'm not a fan of most of the purple swatches in this game. And so a lot of it just looks mismatched or not like a certain cohesive style, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But overall, I think I did great with what I had. We did end up going in and adding in the what is that called? The gardening plots that we got from cottage living, and that's because Enzo is going to have to plant some eggplants. And we also do end up putting the wine barrel in the winemaking station in the build, and it's gonna be like in the front yardish area, and that's because he also has to max out that skill. For the storyline, we are having Ivy, who is our Generation One heir. We are having her give Enzo a house, and so she'll send him off with money. And honestly, we're gonna send him off as a teenager because that's how done I am with the other generation. But right when he turns a teen, we will have him move over here by himself. And he's just gonna live and explore and, do everything we need to do for the next gen. I do end up adding a little pond back here and we get some rocks in it. We of course add in those purple plants. I honestly think the purple plants is what sold me on this. And so now to discuss a little more about what had changed before. And so for Ivy. Ivy definitely did max out all the other skills, and it was very, very hard. I would say it was just very time consuming having her do the same skills over and over again. But for the pottery skill in particular, in our business, we had four wheels, I think it was. And so I had her on each wheel going around in a circle as I collected the items that she made, and that's honestly what made her do the skill faster. And then for her wellness, I had her teach more lessons, more yoga, instruct more yoga lessons. And so she gained faster skill that way. And then most of the time I just had her literally on the meditation board, I think it was, and she would just sit there and do it. And I ended up having to teach someone how to knit, and we actually taught Enzo how to do it, and it was just like a very cute moment. I'll insert the photo here. But it was just super duper cute. They were on the couch and they were just learning how to do it. Right now we have done the layout for the house already, and the kitchen, you guys. I was just so upset with like the little to no colors that we had here. And I was gonna go with the lighter purple swatch, but I don't know, it just didn't feel like it felt like the build, but I don't think it matched the I think it was the living room that I was trying to do or the aesthetic of the living room. And honestly, like I said before, everything is just mismatched. We did get a lot of purple items when it came to Love Struck, and that was helpful. So I'm happy for that. But overall, I just don't feel like it matches, and we probably will end up changing the furniture when we are playing with him in this house. But we'll see when we get there. Like I was saying about Ivy. So a lot of the time, I just had her working on skills while Micah was taking care of the kids. And our twins have aged up, and I think now they're actually children. So I think you guys miss their toddler phases along with them turning up into a child, but it's fine, honestly. They're not the star of the show. So I think you guys missing it wasn't too bad, but we did age them up a few times. Also, Ivy and Michael have also aged up. So Ivy is now an adult. She just became an adult, and Michael is now an elderly because he is older than Ivy. And so eventually we are going to lose him, and it's going to be so sad. Here I am just trying to change the cabinets again, and I ended up trying to do a black swatch because I wanted it a bit darker feel, but I think I do keep the white in and just decorate it with more purple clutter, and it turned out cute. I definitely feel like that was the best option in my opinion, and I also do it on the outside too. Normally, I would put the actual color on the cabinets and on the exterior, like the walls, but for this one, because I don't like any of the color swatches, um, I think this was the best option for us and for me. And like I said before, while we start playing and we start figuring out who he is, we will probably change out the colors of furniture to match his aesthetic. And so right now we're just doing the little living room area. And because he is going to be I think it's a love, one of those love therapist counselors, I think it is. So he has to be one of those, and we have to max it out. So I was thinking that a lot of his furniture would be from the Love Struck pack. That way we kind of bring in those heart elements and stuff like that. And I'm not sure if you guys saw, but I did create a little basement. And that's gonna be maybe our little woohoo dungeon when we actually start playing. And I'm excited for that as well. I did put the bathroom down here, but now that I'm looking at it, I honestly think I want it upstairs. And so we'll see how it goes with it being down here. I just like the fact that it felt small and tiny and crammed a little bit. And I felt like, his mom would want him to have a smaller type of house because it's only him. So I just felt like she gave him what she thought was best. And it is honestly pretty cute, I would say. For the twins, I didn't really do much with them other than teach them their normal skills, and Michael was a very big help in raising them. Like their relationship with him is super duper strong, and that's because they always spend time with him, honestly, while Ivy was doing her thing. Michael and Ivy's relationship has its ups and downs. Right now, they're going through it and they're down a little bit. And I would say that's because I was honestly just locked in on trying to get Ivy to do her thing. And with the love, what is that called? Oh my God. Every time I try to record, I kind of lose what I'm trying to say. The love struck. With the love struck pack, if you're not like interacting romantically and, always talking to one another, a lot of the times it does decrease your relationship. And that's what has been happening, honestly. So I'm going in with this wallpaper here. I think it is super duper cute. Um, I was gonna use it in the bedroom, but then decided that he needed an office. So I ended up putting it right here in this space, and it was cute. Now, I did not decorate the bedroom and the office fully. Like I just put in like basic elements. And that's because throughout the game I want to actually play with I want to actually decorate it and like I said before, get to know his style. So I just wanted to add in stuff as we went along. And that's why it's honestly a little empty up here. But I think it's going to turn out cute when we start adding our decor and personal touches and our pictures. I am so mad about the pictures, you guys. But I hope that I'm going to also do a post explaining what happened. That way, if people don't watch this video, they'll still be able to understand like why I'm just jumping to the next generation. But I hope that you guys also understand why. And I think it's just going to be better than me having to redo it again and again and again. And because I've already done it twice, I'm kind of over it. So I'm just ready for the next generation and I'm going to start it. And so I hope that you guys join me as well. Thank you guys for watching and supporting my videos. I honestly did it twice because I didn't want you guys to miss out on stuff. And it was kind of hard making the decision, but I'm going to do what's going to be best for not only the channel, but for me. And so I feel like we're going to have so much fun with Generation 2. And I shall see you guys there. Okay? Bye.